In this video we're going to show you how the mechanism blasted apart works. At the corner of the picture here you can see Peter, and we're going to say that he's fired a short range template weapon or blast weapon at the two characters in the middle of the picture, which is Bobby and Keisha. When you place a blast in Purgatory, you place it over somebody's head. You can't place it anywhere other than onto a target model. So in this example here, where you can see the template is placed and we've cut the hole out so you can see exactly where the position is, you can see that Bobby is caught and he's the only person whose base is touched. In this example, Bobby would suffer the wound as normal because he's been directly hit by the projectile. However, sometimes projectiles or explosive weapons can drift off target. And because there's a random element in Purgatory, you may sometimes get a situation like this. For the sake of simplicity, we're going to put a dice in the middle to see where the point of the explosion would actually be. The green dice there represents exactly where the explosion landed. As you can see now, by moving the explosion, both Bobby and Keisha's base have been touched, which means they're both caught by the explosion. In other games, you may find that in such cases where a base is touched, both models suffer a wounding strike or have been hit by whatever the weapon might be. In Purgatory, though, we go one step further. In examples such as this, we have the element called blasted apart. It's a mechanism to actually break up people that are in close clustered groups, and can be quite useful should you have somebody who's tucked away behind cover who you want to bring out. It's got an entirely random element to it, but let's be honest about it. If a grenade lands by your feet, you're not exactly going to stay exactly where you are. You're going to be caught in a whirlwind of shrapnel and probably be thrown a few feet clear. So how blasted apart works is, if we take the template away and use the green dice as a centre, is that where an explosion lands, any models caught by the blast are pushed back from the point of the explosion. So if we roll a black dice for Bobby, and we roll a white dice for Keisha, you can see here that we need to move Bobby 2 inches directly away from the blast, and Keisha we need to move 4. This serves as a really good mechanism in our game, as we said earlier, because it helps break up close clustered groups apart. There are factions within Purgatory, much like the refugees of religion, that require you to be in close proximity to others to benefit from buffs or abilities, or just bringing a number of models to bear.